When it was like, what was it, Slugger 3?
Back to square one, 0-0 ball game. Gonna have to do with our user again. There we go, boys. That's the defense we needed, man. We're primarily a defensive team. I know this, all right? I'm a defensive coach, I should say. All right? We do great on the defensive side of the ball week in, week out. It's just our offense. You know what? I blame the quarterbacks. These quarterbacks just don't have a shred of heart. And the teammates are the ones that pay the price. One day we can find a QB. We'll know. So far, not him. Second and 22. Everything should be back. There should not be much open there. And again, great defense, boys. Great defense. It's third and 22. Third and 22.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And featured this week is All-Pro tight end Darren Waller. He's in the top tier of the league. 50 receiving yards so far this season. It's the Raiders and the Niners. And it's coming up next.
Hello, Hufanga.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Taken from about the 12. And up to the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the third overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trey Lance.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 12 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receiver, get it to other players.
And right away, he lost the football.
Get that shit, bro.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
Bro, what? How?
Let his quarterback get hit.
All right, I got you.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Max Crosby make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On second down, here's Mitchell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early.
But balling. I was geeking.
Here's Las Vegas ready
High
to
as
take the
fuck,
field.
tweaking.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. That took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete.
The Raiders at 11-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Zach Pascal with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're...
He even play a game talking about Jalen Ramsey.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
As we find ourselves in week 17, he's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure there. We'll just see where this final tally ends.
And I love what you just talked about there. There's no pressure. There's pride, right? So the higher he can take that number and rank with his peers, everyone wants to be number 1. He wants to post that number like a good golfer, right? Post the best score and go to the clubhouse and kick back and see if anyone can match it.
Well, and he's the go-to guy here out wide. We'll see what they can do with him in this game defensively. They have a big challenge on their hands. Room here to run. Touchdown, 49ers.
Fucking kidding me, bro.
Deebo Samuel with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Both built like Quez Watkins.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles will be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Becoming fully activated. We were only partially there. We're about to destroy this. And Manila Maze will come hard. Boom!
Go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Lance now to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but the throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Lance. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The kick by Gold is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold-weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Lance to throw it. Forced it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To try again after the sack, Lance. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just
every time, how long time as possible. Holy shit.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45. Need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Back to throw again. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll need... Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll set up a throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Yo, that shit wasn't even accurate.
And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Throwing his lance on third down.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Oh, no, it's just receivers.
Back to throw now on first down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4.
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Jacobs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions.
That's a 1 yard, my nigga.
Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Who is so garbage, bro? This me out, bro. Sucks. They leave me this dude, bro. He talking about.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. pulls it
No.
in 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed, but as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that, but even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And he will lose yardage back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep ball? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep
Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This is taken at the 15. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 8. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. There on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Lance now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's Lance. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lance. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Lance looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Lance back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Oh,
They
God.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had...
Look at me. Look at my ear. Kind of hesitate right there. Went straight to that shit.
Such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. That one looks like he'll throw here. A good throw here, finding Pascal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout.
I don't know how I didn't get that,
and
but
as the
yeah.
two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
Bro, I got upgrade fucking accuracy or some shit. I've been balling. I was geeking. I was like tweaking. There's 17. Who made this shit? How's this 17 weeks? Still 5th. Did I ever run dollar once? Wait, hold on.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
Cover 3, bro. What's going on?
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.